everyone, and welcome back to another session. And today is really exciting because we're going to be working on 30 minutes of exercise. So that includes a 10-minute warm-up, a 10-minute main section and a 10-minute cool down. And we're going to be doing cardiovascular, muscular strength and endurance work and some balance work and a bit of flexibility at the end. So it's a really good whole body workout today. Now, it is for seniors, but this workout is great for everyone as well. Now, you can use this workout on a chair, or you can do it by the side, holding onto your kitchen steady table or a sideboard. Kitchen sink is always the best place to be, really. And you do need 2 tins or cans. That is optional. You can just use your fists if you don't have any to hand. Make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes so you can stretch your arms and your legs out in different positions, and make sure you're well enough to join me for exercise today. So do ensure you haven't got any coughs, colds or fevers. That's really important, and if you do get any pain or discomfort during the exercises, please just slow down and stop. Recover. If you feel well enough to join in, please start again. If it's not working for today, just leave it for today and then come back when you feel up for it. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to hit the button. We're going to start with 10 minutes warming up and then we'll move on to our next section. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. So just standing up nice and tall. Easy hill pumping, that's all I want you to do. Now you can hold on to the side here, so for a little bit of balance. That's there to help secure you. If you're okay, just relax your hands down. Good, so I'm going to turn to the side so you can see what's going on with my heels. I'm just pumping them up and down. I'm going to roll the shoulders up and back. Good, let's do that again. Shoulder roll forward and back. Good, and forward and back. So they're coming all the way forward, up to the ears, round and back. Good, one more time. Lovely. Now let's take those shoulder rolls forward. Forward, up and down. Good. Forward, up and down. Brilliant. And again. Lovely. One more time. Excellent. Now we're going to take a nice wide stance and we're going to go for a soft tap down. So it's a tap, step and tap. Softening the knees as you go. So we're just warming up the body nice and steady. As we're warming up, what I'd like you to do is stretch up your arm right up there. Nice and reach, nice and high. Now if you've got any heart issues, what I'd like you to do is reach across the body. Good, super. Easy reach across, nice and easy. Good, back in for a nice heel pump. Excellent, nice and steady. Now have a look over your right shoulder. Good, now take your level back to the centre and look over your left shoulder. Steady breathing all the way through, back to the centre. Good, over your right and centre and left and centre. One more time, right and centre and left and centre. Good, now nice wide stance. We're going to do the same again, tap and down. Good, soft supporting knees. Good, nice and easy. Big shoulder roll up and back. Now we're going to place your hands onto the shoulders and make a big circle as you're coming up and round. That's it, really good. Fantastic. Now relax the hands down. Good, and going for an easy walk. Nice easy walk. Do hold on to the side if you need to. Just walking out there. Fantastic. And then we're going to stop the feet just here. And we're just going to go for a circle all the way around. Good, so I'm pushing my hip to the side, taking it forward to the side and back. So I'm imagining I've got a big hula hoop and I'm working in a big circle. So we're loosening up through the pelvis and the spine. That's really important to get our body ready for exercise today. Good, now we'll take it back round the other way. So we're warming up and we need to warm up to allow our heart to say, come on, we're going to exercise. So after 10 minutes of activity, it starts to increase and vasodilate the coronary arteries around your heart. And it does a magical 10 minutes, so we don't know why. It's the enzymes in the body that send the signals to the brain and it just allows the vessels to open. So that's why it's really important to do a graduated warm-up over 10 minutes. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to go for a toe tap behind. So you can hold on to the side, just tapping out behind. Good, nice and steady. It should be feeling really quite easy for you. Not much effort going through at the moment. That's how you want it to be. Good, now march your back on the spot. Lovely. Now we're going to go for a dynamic chest stretch. So we're imagining that we're opening our arms out and taking it forward. So I'm going to come to a diagonal here so you can see me a bit better. So we start with small movements. Good. And then we start to increase the movements, the range of movement in the joint. And that allows our muscles to stretch a little bit more. It's a bit like a rubber band. You're warming up that band. Good. In your warm-ups, you want to do dynamic stretches rather than static hold stretches. Good. Well done. One more. Let's really open it out. A bit more. Here we go. 2 and 1. Good. Well done. Rest it there. Fantastic. Now, nice wide stance this time, and we're going to make that movement a bit bigger that we've been doing. If it helps, turn to your sideboard and place both your hands onto the side. We're going to sweep the arm across. Good. Sweep across. Sweep across. What you want to try and be doing is aiming to roll the shoulder, roll it across, so you're opening out through the back, and you're feeling a lovely stretch coming down the side as the body as you're doing these lovely sweeps with me today. Good, steady breathing. Always breathe throughout your exercises. Brilliant, and we've got 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, and walk it out. Now you're going to start to go to the next gear. So you're imagining that you're driving your car, you're in gear 1, and we're moving up to gear 2 now. So we're starting to get a little bit more of effort in to our movements. Fantastic. So a little bit of coordination testing here. What I'd like you to do is place your hands to your shoulders, reach them forwards, hands to your shoulders, and onto the hips. And that's keeping your feet moving at the same time. Ready? And shoulders, forward, shoulders, and hips again. Shoulders, forward, shoulders, hips. A bit faster. Shoulders, forward, shoulders, hips. Shoulders, forward, shoulders, hips. Shoulders, forward, shoulders, hips. One more time and rest. Well done. So we're just waking up the brain as well at the same time. Super stuff. Now we're going to turn to face the sideboards, and we're going to go back into our back lunges and make them a little bit bigger now and a little bit more effort going through. Now you might want to hold it here for your gear 2. If you need to work a little bit more, get the heart rate going a bit more to warm up, then you can start to add in a low single arm. Remember, we are just warming up, so you should be able to have a good conversation still. You're not sweating or anything like that. It should be feeling quite easy. Good. And march it on the spot. Now we're going to come into a squat to warm up the legs. And it's just a little squat to start with. So again, holding on to the side, we're going to stop our feet and do a little knee bend and back up. Push the bottom out behind as you're coming up. Good. We're going to go for 6 and up. 5. That's it. 4. Tummy muscles in. Shoulders down. Good. 2 and 1. Good. March it on the spot. Now we're going to take it up to gear 3. So we're going a little bit more effort for you. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, as long as you're working at the right level for you. So if this is level 3 for you, great. If this is level 3 for you, super. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So nice wide stance, back to what we were doing before, toe tap, that's it. Good, and we're going to add a little bit more effort with the arm, reach, and reach, reach, and reach. If this is enough for you, hold it here. Join me if you want to go for a little bit more for gear 3. So it's 2 arms, and 2, and reach, good. Well done. That's it, and back in for a march on the spot. Fantastic. Really good, Stokes, you're doing well. Okay, now we're going to come to a stop and place your heel into the floor and pop your toe onto the same spot. So we're going for heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. March it out, well done. I'm going to try that onto the other side. Hold on to the side if you need to. Heel, toe, heel, and again. And heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and march. Relax those shoulders, core in, doing well folks. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and march. Good, nice and steady, fantastic. What I'd like you to do now is walk for 4 paces forward towards me. I'm going to walk back. So do hold on to the side there if you need to. Ready? Here we go. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Excellent. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Super stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Brilliant. Hold it here. Good. Nice wide stance. And we're going to warm it up a little bit more. That's it. Super stuff. And then back in for a march on the spot. High knee raise now. Knee raise. Knee raise. Good. Hold on to the side if you need to. So a knee raise and knee raise. Good. Keeping my arm level down. That's it. Just touching the opposite knee. Working on a bit of balance here as well. Doing well, folks. Okay, main section. Here we go. We're warmed up nicely. So we're going to go for a side jack, which is a tap out to the side, feet together. Tap out to the side, feet together. So it's a single tap. This is level 1. Now level 2, what you're aiming to do is to add in a single arm. Good. So single arm. Level 3, we are going to go for 2 arms, out and in, out and in. We've got a whole 60 seconds for each exercise in our main section. Okay, steady breath, so this is level 3. If you feel like you need to pick it up, please do so. Get your body going a little bit more. That's it. Well done. Level 3 here. Remember, this is level 2. Level 2. Good. Level 1, I'm going to turn to the side. Keep that going. Holding on to the side. Relax the shoulders. Tummy muscles in. Steady breath. Good. Now you work at a pace that feels comfortable for you. Well done. Okay, so we're into our weights. Pick up your weights. We're going to go for a bicep curl, keeping the heels pumping, and then you're going to curl for your second one and push up to the ceiling. Wow. Okay, ready? Bicep curl, and then shoulder press. Push up. Good. And again. Bicep curl, elbows close into the body, and then shoulder press. Excellent. So you're doing a bicep curl again, and then straight in for a push. Lovely. Excellent. Now when you push up, you can bring your palms to face inwards, so they're facing towards each other. Ready? Bicep curl again, and push up. Excellent. Now if this feels a bit challenging, like we're doing it with both hands, just put a weight down and do it with one hand holding onto the side. Do 4 repetitions and then change it onto the other way. Okay, well done. We're lunging back into a cardiovascular move, level 1. So we did a couple of these in the warm-ups. Good. Level 2, adding a single arm. Level 3, you've got double trouble. 2 arms together. That's it, keep it going. Now you really want to be increasing the heart rate for you. So whatever level that takes you to slightly feel a little bit out of breath, but you could still have a conversation, but you are beginning to breathe a bit heavier, that's where you need to be, okay? So this is level 3 here, level 2, good, and level 1, just tapping out. Excellent, relax the shoulders, I'm going to keep it for level 1. Core in strong. Stretch that leg out behind. Keep the heel off the floor as you're tapping that toe behind you. Good. Now, if you all come and face your sideboard, straighten out your right leg behind you, nice long line. Lift up that leg, place it onto the floor, then curl, and then down. Good. Lift, lower, curl, down. Lift, lower, curl, down. Well done. So we're aiming for 2 more on this side, and then we're going to do the same on the other. Here we go. Swap it round. And lift, lower, curl, and down. This is doing your glutes. It's doing your hamstrings. So you need to activate, activate, activate. Squeeze those glutes as you're coming up. One more. Good, and change it just here. Ready, and raise, curl, raise, curl. Well done, 2 more. Excellent. Raise, curl. Let's do some on the other side to balance us out. Raise, curl, raise, curl. 2 more. Raise, curl, and raise, and curl. Well done. March it up. Box step, holding onto the side if you need to for level 1. Forward, forward, back, and change. Forward, forward, back, and change. Level 2. Good, a little bit more energy going through. Level 3, bump it back. Good, bump it back. Excellent, now keep that going. This is level 3. I'm going to take it down to level 2. That's it, you've done these before. If the arms are too complicated, just stick with the legs. Let's get the cardiovascular system going rather than worrying about the arms. Excellent. Now this is level 1, holding on. Forward, forward, back, and back. Forward, forward, back, and back. Good stuff. Back, and back. Now turn to face your sideboard. You need to take a step back for level 1, and then you're going to lift up the knee. Step back, and lift up the knee. So it's a tap and knee. And see if you can gently raise your hands. If you can't, don't worry, hold on. Then you're going to change it onto the other side. So you're going to have a go at doing 4 repetitions on each side. Now level 2, what you're aiming to do is really take your arms off if you can. Good. Level 3, follow me for level 3. It's a big strike back. You're going to bend the back knee for a lunge. Up, lift. Woo! Here we go, lunge and lift. But if you do these lunges, you need to make sure that you've got a right angle at your knee joints so it's not causing you any discomfort. 1 more, and then we're going to change it onto the other side. Ready? Let's just go for 4 here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Okay, double side tap. So turning for level 1, step together, step together, step together, step together. Keep going. Level 2, we're going to add the arms in. So it's step, 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 step. Good, so my elbow's at a right angle, and it's literally I'm pushing down some weight as I'm going through. Good. Level 3, double arms, and we're going to jump it up at the end. Good. Step, and jump, step, and jump, step, and jump. Good. So level 2, single arm. That's it. Keep to the level that suits you. Remember level 1. You've got your hands maybe hovering over the top to work on your balance. Good. Well done. Back with your weights. So have your weights here. Bending over from the hip, flat back as you're coming forward, trying to keep that back as straight as you can, soft supporting knee. We're going to place the weights in front of you, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and bring the weights up towards your chest. This is a back workout. You've got to imagine that you're cracking a nut between your shoulder blades. Good, now I'm going to turn to face you. So I'm going for a squeeze and in. Good, squeeze and in. Now if this is a bit challenging, just put one weight down, hold on to the side and do 4 repetitions, and then change it onto the other side. Good. So squeeze between the shoulder blades. Steady breath. Now wiggle your toes in your shoes. By wiggling your toes, you're going to help keep the blood travelling back up to the level of the heart. Well done. We're going to march it out here. So back into cardio. Level 1, holding on to the side, and it's a low march. If this feels a bit much for you after what we've done, just go for a heel pump. Level 2, let's get both the arms going, feeling nice and strong and tall. Lovely golden thread lifting you up. Level 3, we're jogging. Oh yes, we've taken it right up now. We're going to go for a jog. That's the way. Keep it going. You can do this. How many seconds have we got? We have got 20 seconds. Okay, level 3. If you're on level 3 and you're feeling quite comfortable, keep it here. If you're feeling it's getting too much, drop it down to level 2. Okay, it's not a competition about what level you can get to, it's about being true to yourself. So this is level 1. The more true to yourself you are, the more progression you will get quicker. Well done. Heel-toe balance. So holding onto the side, you're going to place one foot in the floor and pop the other foot in front. It's feeling really strong. Level 1, you're going to place your fingertips lightly onto the side, shoulders down. Level 2, you're going to see if you can test your balance and take your arms out. Good. Level 3, you're going to close your eyes for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and open. Good, well done. Swap the legs. So, take the other leg in front, foot down flat, so it's a show you on the side, heel to toe. Level 1, holding onto the sideboard there. Good. Level 2, stretch your arms out, but make sure you're in a place where you can quickly hold on. Level 3, we're going to close our eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, fantastic, well done. Easy walk out. So you have now completed your main section and then we're moving into a cool down. Well done, guys. Yay! Fantastic stuff. Okay, so into our cool down. Roll the shoulders back. Feeling nice and strong and tall. Good. What I'd like you to do is walk forward for 4 to me and walk 4 back. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and back. 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. 2, 3, 4 and back. Good. Now we're going to keep that going. Keep your hand hovering to the side. So you've got that for balance if you need it. If you don't, just let your arms swing nice and loosely. Now when you've been exercising, you release endorphins, which make you feel great, and you also build up a little bit of lactic acid as well. So it's important that we keep moving to build that lactic acid, take it out from the blood, and then transfer it into the system, which eventually, hopefully, will be weed out your body. So we need to make sure we're doing a good cool down to make sure our muscles are getting the attention that they need, and our heart vessels are beginning to constrict slowly back to their normal size again. Good. Well done. Okay, back in for a walk on the spot. Nice and steady. Brilliant. Y stance, what we've done in the warm-up. Good. Toe tap. Lovely. Easy arm, just a nice light easy arm coming across the body. And that's it. Slowing the pace down. Let's slow it down a bit more. So, I know you guys have mentioned on the chat this morning, what's the weather like? Well, we have had torrential rain, but it's so good for the garden. We have really needed this. And yes, we have got sunshine in our hearts and we are expelling that all out to each and every one of us today. So well done for joining me. Okay, back in for an easy march on the spot. Super. As you're marching, turn to your sideboard so you can hold on to that. We're going to round the upper back and bring the chin down to the chest. Now we're going to take it in for a heel pump, so you're just pumping the heels. Good, opening out between the shoulder blades. Steady breathing. When you're stretching, think to yourself, am I breathing? Good, now open out, in for a nice upper chest stretch. Good, push away like this, or clasp your hands together. If you have arthritis, it's better to push away, or you can even place your hands onto the lower arch of your body, your bottom, and squeeze your elbows in together. Good, well done. Chin up there, steady breathing. Super stuff. Now I'm going to stop the feet, big stride back with one leg, and push the back heel flat into the floor. Bending the front knee, feel that stretch down into your calf muscle, which all of you guys now know as your second heart. So this is really important to stretch this one. And we're going to go for a nice long, deep stretch because this one does need the attention. Hold on to the side if you need to. If the stretch feels too strong, bring your leg in slightly. If you can't really feel it, Take it further back and really aim to get that back heel flat into the floor. Good, steady breath. And breathe out. One more time, breath in through the nose. And breathe out. Well done. Bring that leg in. Lift the back heel. Tilt the pelvis forward and feel a lovely hip flexor stretch there. You can hold on to the side. Good. Raising your chin level up. Steady breathing. Good. Now hold it here if you have any knee or hip problems. Otherwise, join me for the next section where you're bringing your leg up behind you, holding onto your trousers or onto the ankle. Soft supporting knee, feeling a stretch on the front of the thigh. You've got your sideboard you can hold on to, or you can try balancing. That's it. Good stuff. Now I'm going to see if we can increase that. We're going to work on our balance as well. So root your big toe, your little toe and your heel into the floor and slightly come forward. Raise your knee and see if you can come down in for a lovely stretch. Good. Steady breath. And then bring it back up again. Whee, well done. Okay, pop the hand down. Nice easy heel pump. Let's go for an easy walk. Roll the shoulders up and back. So it's really important that we get back into that good postural move. As soon as you feel your shoulders coming forward, do a big circle to round and back them. And you can do that throughout the day. If you're reading the paper or watching TV, check where your shoulders are lying. Okay, onto the other side. So push your back heel flat into the floor, bend your front knee, and hold that stretch. And just enjoy it. Feel those muscle fibers getting longer and longer as you're really stretching through. You're doing such a good work for your body by giving a good flexibility routine at the end of your workout. If you just skip it, then you're high risk of injury and your muscles don't actually perform a really good shape as well. So this is really good to help define the shape. Well done. Okay, bring that leg in. Lift the back heel off the floor. Tilt the pelvis forward and feel the hip flexor stretch. Just here, I'm going to turn to face you, just about here on this section. Good. Now, if you want to bring it up with me, please do. Otherwise, keep it here. You're going to bring the leg up behind you, holding onto your trousers, soft supporting knee. And I'm going to turn to face you so you can see me a bit better on the side. Hold on to the side there if you need to. Good. And then come in for an elongated stretch. Good. You might need to keep holding on. That's fine. Just keep holding on. Safety is paramount. You need to be safe before getting adventurous. And then over time, you'll be able to do more. Good, and bring that leg back in. Well done. Nice wide stance. Turn both the feet out to about 45 degrees and you can be facing your sideboard and just come down. Think about pushing the knees away so you're stretching the inner thigh. Now hold it here if you can feel the stretch. Good. If you want to take it deeper, you're going to come down a little bit deeper and it's optional up to you. Hold it here or you can bring the head all the way down. Rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae, so you're stacking the spine as you're coming up. Good. And again, steady breath and breathing out as you're coming up. Relax. Let's try again. Breath in and breathe out. Forward and then coming up. If you have any problems with your inner ear balance or any blood pressure issues, please don't drop your head lower than your heart. So that's something you need to think about as well. Okay, bring your feet in nice and steady. Good. Hamstring stretch. So we're going to bend both the knees, push the bottom back, straighten out the right leg in front and feel a lovely stretch onto the back of the hamstrings. So you can hold on to the side there, keeping your back flat if you can. Good. Feeling a nice stretch. Well done. If you don't need to hold onto the side, you can rest it onto your supporting knee and drop back a little bit more. Well done. And then slowly come back up. Great. Little bit of a walk on the spot. Loosen off those legs. Holding a position can be quite challenging. And we're going to have a go on the other side. Ready? Okay. Bending both the knees. Push the bottom back. Straighten out the other leg. Good. Hold on to the side. Steady breath. Keep your chin level up above the level of your heart if you can. Good, and hold on to your supporting leg if you prefer. Feeling that stretch just here, just on the back of the thigh. Well done. Steady breath. And then gently raise all the way up. Fantastic. Nice and easy. Easy heel pump. Bringing down the heart rate. Good. Well done there, guys. Now what I'd like you to do is have a nice wide stance. And then reach the arm right across the body and pull the arm towards you. So you're doing your deltoid stretch, which is your shoulders. Now bring the shoulder back and lower it down into its pocket, into the scapula at the back of your back. Good, and then straighten that arm forward, reach the hand to the shoulder, and then see if you can gently guide the elbow up to the ceiling. Good, now if you have any shoulder issues, take it to where you can go without having any pain or discomfort. That's it, and then slowly lower it down. Good, nice and easy. Let's take it to the other side, bring it right across the body. Gently relax the shoulders down low. Pull the arm towards you, so you're stretching out your deltoid, and then push it back into its scapular pocket. Well done. Steady breath, you're doing so well, guys. Keep with me, you can do this. Then you would have achieved a whole 30 minutes. Place the hand onto the shoulder, reach up. We're going to finish with the stretch. Good, feeling that stretch right down onto the back of the tricep. My hand is coming down my back. Good, and then slowly bringing it down there. Good, 3 shoulder rolls up and back. 1, 2, and 3. Let's finish with some lovely breathing. Nice wide stance. Ready? Breath in. And breath out. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. One more time. In through the nose. Out through pursed lips. Wow! Guys, I am so proud of you. I cannot believe you have just made 30 minutes of exercise. So if you've been following me from day one, we have just been doing 10 minutes with a little bit of a cool down and flexibility at the end, and you have just nailed it. You've just done 30 minutes of activity. I am really impressed. Well, let me know how you felt that one today. Could have been a toughie for some of you, let me know your thoughts. And we're finished with some lovely shout outs. So I've got some lovely folks on the line here, so let's see who we've got today. We have got Leslie, good morning, and we've got Sue, fantastic, good morning, and good morning, Pat, good morning, and we've got Trish, good morning, Catherine, good morning, Huckleberries TV, good morning, and we've got Jenny, good morning, and we've got John and Lynn, Louise and Margaret all zooming in together in Cheshire, and we've got Heather, and we've got Anne Chambers, good morning guys, and Kay, good morning, Wendy, good morning, Anne and Ray from Cheshire as well, good morning, Cheryl from Cheshire, good morning, it's lots of you from Cheshire actually, and we've got Denise, good morning, John and Jan, and we've got Vivian, good morning Vivian, and Anne and Ray, and that is it for today. So well done everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. We are going to be live next Thursday at 10 o'clock London time for our second round of 30 minutes. And we'll be doing a little bit of a different exercise next week. So I do hope you've enjoyed that one. If it was a little bit too much, do find my other 52 videos that I've got on my channel, which are just for 10 minutes. So feel free to go and have a look at some of those. And yes, I shall see you next week. So take care, cheerio, ciao ciao, bye bye.